Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here, pretty good here. So I've been out here working on this little Honda a little bit here that we worked on a bit the other day there, and I remember it was leaking a whole bunch. Well, I took the bowl off again, and you know, held the float up, turned the gas on, it was fine, let it down, yeah, it turns on, yeah, it's off, okay, so, you know, that's fine. Put the bowl back on, and now it seems fine. It's holding gas back, I believe. And yeah, it's on. So I have to go down and get some recoil rope for this. That is a heavy recoil, let me say. That is a heavy recoil. Holy cow. I was kind of hoping that this might have worked on the new, well, on the old tiller. That old tiller needs an engine. I got it outside here. I don't know, that thing, it sat out there all winter, and I think it got some water and did some damage into her somewhere there. It just doesn't run right, and it wouldn't even start the other day. I don't know, so I'm gonna maybe scrap her. But if this doesn't work, I got this brandy new one here. If you guys remember, back quite a while there, we did a comparison of the 6.5 Honda, and pretend this is the new 6.5 Honda. We did a comparison teardown of each one, and pretty darn near exactly the same, except the camshaft, the gear on it is plastic in this one, and the other Honda was metal, so way bit nicer, way bit nicer. So anyways, so far this seems to be holding back the gas, so that's good. I think it's good. Anyways, whether it'll start or not, I don't know. I gotta kind of slam her back together here, and I can get these back in. My thumb's getting better, although it doesn't look very nice right now. Don't know if you can see that, but it was kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty, but anyways, it's getting better. Don't know whether I'll end up losing that nail or not, Alright, I gotta tighten that feller up. I think that's my 10 there. And I don't know if I'm gonna have to take this carburetor right off and go through it or not. I kind of gave her a quick psh psh the other day, you know, and that was about as far as we got with her. Other than that, I don't really know what this engine really needs. That should be good. The choke is working. Try to look up for a new carburetor for this, and there was one available, but it was like free shipping. I don't know where it was coming from, probably in China or somewhere else, Korea or whatever, and free shipping, but it was gonna be like the end of May to the middle of June. I'm like, that's like a long time. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna see if I can get this one to work. So we'll see what it does, but I gotta do this recoil first. So I'll have to go down and get some cord. Probably got enough on here, I could just rewind that back in. Be awful short pull though, I'm gonna have to make her a little bit longer, I guess. But yeah, and then we gotta try to fish her in. Gotta get this out of here. I think that's well knotted in there. So these things here will help with that. Okay, I forgot my Dewey for my tripod, so we're gonna have to get that before we go too much further, but we'll get this out of here, hopefully. She's in there pretty darn good. Oh, there she goes. So that can just come right back out. That's good to go. And go down and get some rope. Alright, I don't have try that again. I don't have anything quite this thick. I've got a bit thicker stuff than what I brought. I've got this stuff, which is kind of more like a chainsaw, but I see the one on this one, it's hair bit thicker than that, but not much. That's the biggest I've got. I got smaller, of course, right down into like the weed whacker stuff. Might have to use that. I do have this stuff though, but I haven't got a whole lot of it left, and it's still not as thick as this stuff, so I'm gonna try that stuff. What the heck? Might work, might not, who knows, we'll see what happens. Okay, so first of all I gotta do the ends. Come on, baby. Gotta do these ends, and I don't like doing this, it hurts. There's gotta be some better way to Yeah, it hurts. Got a little bit extra than I need probably, but I can always pull it off and re-knot it. Ow, that was stuck to my finger. Turns into like a plastic. Okay. So let's see if I can remember how to do this now. It's got to pull that way, so yeah, we got to pull it as if you're pulling the recoil. Puts the tension to her. Oh, my thumb can hold this a little bit better than it did last time. Okay, so you want to make sure you get her good and tight, and that's the hard part, is holding her. I think that's about as far as we're gonna get her. Okay. Oh, darn. I should have put a knot in one of these ends first. Oh boy. Try to get her fished through and then through the hole on the end here, which we're not far off. I find it it's hard on my thumb joints to hold that long. Let's see if I can fish her through here. I don't know if I'm in your shot or not. Okay, so yes, we didn't put a knot in this end here. So that's not tremendously good. Should have done that before. And how am I going to hold this and put a good knot in? It's already half done itself. Oh, geez, get back here. Didn't really put a good snugness to it there yet. Oh man, this thing's hard to hold. Hang on, I'm gonna use my teeth. My mom would be freaking. Okay, so now I'll put a little knot guy in there just for a second. Whew. Just started to rain outside there. And okay, that actually, we can just maybe suck this back in a bit now here and see how much we're gonna need. We're gonna need most of that. Okay. Probably could have made her a little longer with this shorter stuff, but well, this will work. Now, did I leave myself enough? Because I'm gonna have to do. I didn't quite leave myself enough. Gonna have to do a little bit crazier knot here because it's a lot bigger hole than what this stuff is actually supposed to be for. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, that should hold it. I believe it's wound around pretty good there, even though it was just like a little slip knot I did there, but that's okay. There we go. Re-roped. Might interfere there. I kind of wouldn't mind a little more of a knot on there, but I think it should be all right. Okay, let's chuck that one out. This thing is gonna just fire right up. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it yet, honestly. It's got spark. It's got fuel now, hopefully. And seemed like the compression was, you know. To me, though, it doesn't look like it's got a whole pile of hours on it. And it's not leaking either, woo, which is good. I should probably make sure that there is fuel getting down there too, I guess. It should be flowing there, I would think. I don't think it would have a problem. But yeah, I don't know what size a shaft is on this. I think I need a 3/4 inch shaft. Now these, you don't want to rip down on these too hard because they are only going into, you know, the tin, right? All right, let me just crack open. Oh, wrong way. I just want to make sure I got some fuel down here. Yeah, she's starting to bleed out. Okay. I'm happy with that. Oh man, I got it on myself again. Try not to get gas on me today. Alright, so yeah, it's got this gear reducer thing on here. I guess someone had on a go-kart or something, looks like, at one point there. I don't know, it's probably got a million hours on it now, but might see if we can pull that off after. These bolts here, and then, well, that's all it's holding on. I guess there's these 2 bolts back here. Interesting. I'm gonna have to probably have to get that pried off of there, but let's see if it'll even start here. Make sure that that's on. Fuel is on. Give her a bit of choke. Something's not right. Oh no! I think I pulled my cord out. Oh no! Might have broke the recoil spring. Maybe. Ah, let me take that off again. In here now. Now, might be all right. Guess we'll see. Ugh. Oh man, it's getting tight. Oh, I didn't like that sound. Maybe we'll leave her right there. Okay, fish her through here again. And if this doesn't work, I don't know. Ooh, got her, look at that. Okay, we'll do the little dewey here again. Now I bet you it's not going to suck in as much cord this time. But we'll do our knot here anyways. Oop, that didn't work too well. Maybe I'll just do doubly kind of knot. Okay, let's see if she sucks it in again. Something tells me that spring is kind of not in good shape. Yeah, I think that spring's junk. Oh. Well, that was fun. Need a new spring for that, apparently. I'll go take this one off outside here maybe and we'll try it. I don't know if it's even going to be the same. Yeah, it's totally different. Totally different. Oh well. Well, that answers that question. That's too bad. This has 2 dogs in it. It's a different size in here. Oh man, what the heck? I just can't win today apparently. Now this does have provisions on here for, you know, rope on the thing there. So maybe we'll do that. I'm just gonna pull this out for now. I'll have to get a new spring, I guess, if they even exist anymore for this. Oh, man. Just hope I didn't damage it putting it in there. That's how I was taught how to do it. So, I mean, that's all I kind of know. So, wind it up and put it in and... So that sucks. Maybe it's... I think once it's bent, those things are kind of screwed. They're kind of screwed. So, let's see here now. Gotta make sure I do this the right way too, I guess. That was that way, so we have to pull it. Oh, I should have a knot in here, I guess. Figured that thing would have started, but I wonder if it's not getting fuel. But I was sure the plug was sure wet the other day. Ooh, that's gonna suck her back in, and away she goes. That's kind of dangerous. Dangerous. What about I could put my drill on there, maybe. That might be a little safer. What the heck? That's ticking me off. Oh well. Darn thing. Darn thing. Oh well, what can we do? Okay, I think I might have fixed it. I pulled it about 1,000,000 times. My arm's killing me. Now it's not pulling it under pressure, mind you, but I think what I was doing there, I did it wrong and I put too much tension on the spring, so when you pull it even more, you end up ripping that spring out. That's what was happening, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to give her a shot here to see if it rips out again. Okay, recoil's back on. Holy shnikes. I still think that there's something going on with this engine. And I don't think it's, well, I don't know, because like, I was going to say I don't think it's getting fuel, but that plug was good and wet the other day, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Spark plug is on. Had spark. Now, I've seen engines that have spark with the plug outside, but not inside. So, somewhere, I think it's up here. I don't know. I gotta look for my spark thingy. No, I don't have it up here. I don't know. I don't know where it is. But, let's see if this recoil is gonna work now. It's still on. Give her some choke. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe it just needs a little help. I'd like to see what this is looking like in here. I mean, there's stuff in there. Let's just check and make sure she's still got some sparkage. Piles and piles of spark. Now, okay, well, I'll get some gas, hopefully out of here a little bit. Woo. Put a little bit in there. Put all that back together. I don't know why it won't kick over. I should do a compression test to it, maybe. I'll see what this does. If this fires and then quits again, something isn't right. Give her some throttle, maybe. Something's not right. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens if we put a little bit of gas down in here. Might have to do that carbonator. Yeah, something's not good there. Must have a little bit of goop in it or something. I'm kind of hoping it might just suck her out. Kind of smells funny though, like ugh. Maybe the thing's junk. Seems to sound good when it does run, but no, she's not drawing the fuel up. Well, I'm gonna try that a couple more times, just until I snuff myself out, you know. Wish I had a little shot thing to do there. Interesting. It's going a little more each time. Maybe set this guy. Half, one, half. I think the other one is a fixed jet. Can't do much about that one, but I'm gonna have to pull that carbonator off. Something telling me gonna have to pull the carburetor off. Well, just for fun, we'll try another one here. Oh. That's almost running on its own. I wondered if it would come around. It just needs to get a run. Something's not right. Okay, get open my door. Wah! One more time, just for good measure. It might not be too far off sucking some fuel up. I'm going to do that every time. No, I think we're taking the carburetor off. Darn it, I didn't really want to have to do that. It's just not drawing her up, so something's not happy inside there, I guess. So I'll get her down to where we got to take her off, and then we'll have a look inside of it and see what's going on. Alright, we got her off. And I guess we'll split her apart here again. At least I got the leak stopped. Something's not letting it through though. Oh, the silly ratchet. Something is not letting the fuel up through. So, holy, who put that on? Something is not letting the stuff through. So that's kind of weird. Just gonna grab one more little towel here. So, looks all good there. And I don't really want to mess with this choke thing too much here. Be nice to get it off, but I don't want to mess up that. It's only plastic there, right? So I don't really want to mess with that, so we'll leave her on. Well, pull out the needle and seat. Get that little jet out of there, which I'm suspecting is probably what's not letting it work. Might even get my ultrasonic cleaner. Oh yes, that's the one that I had trouble getting out too. There we go. And the verdict is fine. I can see light right through that sort of thing. Okay, so that's interesting. Now there's the tube there too that goes up into the carburetor in the top there, and maybe it's got an issue. I'm gonna have to grab my little, oh, what do you call them, thingies for my torch cleaning. All right, that's a fairly tiny hole, but I think I see light coming up through there, but I'm not 100% sure. A little bigger maybe. Interesting. Doesn't taste too nice. Let's go a little bigger yet. Where's the bigger one? That fella there. He might be too big. He might not fit. No. Oh. Look what I just pushed out. Don't know if you guys will be able to see that down there. Let's get you zoomed in. I'm going to have to try to do this shot here for you. Look what I just pushed out on that thing. That's not so good. So, that will be the issue. I would imagine, but I still think I want to put this through my cleaner. See if we can get her a bit cleaner. We'll take this guy right out. Yep. To Get that feller out, and well, the ultrasonic cleaner should get that, and I'll blow some air through them. But that will definitely be what's going on there. We just pushed a bunch of junk out of there. It's coming clean now. So now, when I put that up through, yeah, I can see light there now, where I couldn't see light coming up that tube before. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to go get my cleaner because it's not here right now. And we're gonna run all this stuff through it. All right, got water boiling. We can go ahead and put parts in here, I guess. Nothing else on this I could probably pull apart. Don't think so. So that'll go in there, and I guess I'll put the little jet in. This one here, the screwed in one, I don't think I'll bother with it. It doesn't look too bad. Crow-sawed finger, thumb thingy. So, and the rest of it, yeah, the rest of it's not too bad. I don't think I'll bother with that even. Really don't like that crusty spot there. She's almost boiled, and I might not have enough. I can only do it like a liter at a time on this thing, so we'll get her submerged as best we can here. And that's rumbling enough for me. Rumbling enough for me. Got lots of soap in here too. Hot water and soap. Dawn and palm olive. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a little more. Oh, I think I got enough left out of the jug. Ooh, it smells like bath time. Might as well do her all, I guess. Okay, that'll take a few moments, and we'll hit the go button. It's gonna make the camera sound really weird, though. You gotta remember that, it sounds really weird. Alright, that's probably good enough. Ooh, the lights went brighter. Making tea, soapy tea. There, now she's submerged. That's good. Alright, put the kettle away. Yeah, this thing makes the sound funny, but we'll see if we can see the dirt come off it. Okay, here we go on, because it's gonna sound funny. Here we go. Oh, I got the dirt coming off. Alright, the cycle is done. Still hot in there apparently. Now, let's see how well she come out here. There's a lot of skime on the top. Well, it's mostly all gone. All this skime, there's still a bit on there, but I might run her for another cycle maybe. Put her up that way and we'll run her again. Another cycle. Okay, second round's done. And it's really hot, so I'm using this guy. It's not looking too bad. I think I'm gonna let that cool a minute. And I'll get her all blown out of there, all the water out of it, and we'll see how she's looking. It's not looking too bad now. Pretty good, like new almost. Well, she doesn't look too bad, I don't think. So, I guess we'll put her all back together here. I ran a little guy through there. And of course I run this little guy up through here too, just to double check them. Just double check them. Oh yeah, there's no resistance there now, so that's good. It was kind of chunky before. Let's put the jet in. Should be all good. Yep. It's not too bad. All right, now the fun part. Now that has a little bit of, I think it's just residue. Kind of looked like it was broken, but I think it's just residue. Hopefully it's just residue. That should go in there like that. That should go in there like that. And that should go in there like that. Now, that lays that way. The engine, and I believe this was out this way. Should be good, hopefully. She should fire right up now. Okay. So we got to get the engine back here. Should get rid of this cleaner here, I guess, but he'll be right there for a minute. We'll get him out of the way in a minute. Now, hooking up all this fun stuff. That little governor spring there and everything. Wasn't a whole lot of fun. It's probably going to take me a minute, so I might just give you guys a break and let me do this, and we'll see how we can do here. It's getting everything coordinated, which is my problem. It's in there. Now getting that thing in there is a lot easier than it looks. Or a lot harder than it looks. Might be better to get that in there first. Tiny little spring thing. Should probably take it off of this side, I guess. It might make it a bit easier to get it on this side. Here's hoping anyways, just my fingers don't seem to want to work. There we go. That one anyways, and then the linkage to the governor. And the gasket's still on that side, so that's good. Oh, something got jammed up here. Something got jammed up. There. Boy, these little tiny parts and me just do not mix no more. Okay, that's got to go under the little gas tank guy there. All right. And that goes on like that, and then we got a gasket. And I just got dirt all over. Again. Get on there, you. And we got our gas line we got to try to jam back in here. I can't believe that didn't leak. Okay. And woo, that's a fun way to try to get in there to adjust your idle. Let's right that screw there. I guess you can get in there after, but okay. And we need the two nuts in this cover for the air filter. Which is that air filter is really messed up. The air filter is really messed up.
got like a dual stage, like it's got the foam on the outside and then the papery kind of thing on the inside, so it's not a total piece of junk yet, but should get that gas going there too, just to make sure that it's dribbling all over the place again on me. And I think after all this, better well start right up. I think it should be all right now. That emulsion tube, I believe they call that, was really mucked up there. All right, now we got to figure out how to get this that guy off, and hopefully the shaft is all right underneath there. All right, I think she's going to fire right up. Let's see what happens here. The might be messed up there. I might have to adjust that throttle as well. Well, let's see what happens here. Alright, I messed up. I had the governor off a little bit there. That's going to be hot now, but hey, she started. She started, so that's good. I got to figure out this governor now. And I might have just messed it up a little bit. Although, yeah. That's not coming right back down there again, so give me a sec, I'll figure that out. Okay, I think I might have got it. See there, it's going to run like crazy. Oh, she's cold. Not too bad. Happy. That's good. Oh man, I gotta open my door. Ooh boy. Oh, some air in. Okay, that was good. She ran pretty good there, but I want to get this gearbox off and see what's underneath there. So, and I'll show you this air filter while we're looking at how perished all this thing is. It's just like cheese now. Just falling apart. So, I mean, you can still run it without that foamy thing, but I'll see if I can find another foamy thing, I guess. Alright, this might be the killing point here if I can't get this thing off of here. And you never know. You know what? I'm going to have to go to a bigger ratchet. That's a 12. I'm going to go to a bigger ratchet, a little more leverage. I'm assuming that this would be a oh, wait a minute, this one here. Oh, wait a minute, extension. Yeah, I'm assuming that this would be a 3/4 inch shaft on this guy. Take that one off, take these ones off. This thing might just fall right off of there. I don't see any other mount points, which is kind of weird, but I do see a gasket in behind here, so that's got me wondering kind of what's happening in there. I'll grab a little bit of a pry-in bar here. No, I don't know if that's going to come off as easy as I'm thinking. I wonder if there's another, which means I got to get this off. I wonder if there's like another couple of mount bolts inside. There's got to be, the way that's flexing. Boy, I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be a messy mess in there too, but I don't even know if I can get this guy off of here. I might be able to, but those are, of course, different sizes. Probably, no, it might be a 10. No, 7/16. I like to use this for my tiller, this engine. Very nice, reliable engine, right? It is now, anyways. Well, hopefully. Now, this should be a way to push this off. You put these ones in here. And the other holes hold it in. This one should push it off. That's pretty grubby in there, so do what we can, but I don't think that this is going to be a nice fight here. Might not be a good fight. Well, let's put on some spray. It might help a bit. And then we'll see if this thing will work nice to help push it off or strip it out. Hard to say. This thing should be like a wedgy, tapery kind of sort of thing. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Funny thing is, I'm doing all this, getting this all going. I don't even know if it spins the right way for the tiller. Should, but... Alright, let's see here. Boy. I think I'm gonna go to a ratchet and get that silly thing off of here again. Oh my goodness. Seven 16s. Yeah, it's just stripping these stupid holes out. Oh, no, never mind. I did push it off. It just all of a sudden let go, and I'm like, oh gosh, really? But now, that's good there. Now I still got to get this collar off of here. wonder what they were running on that. You wouldn't think it would be a go-kart. Something chain drive though. Oh, that's actually working. But I think I'm going to put a puller on this guy here. I've got my smallerish puller here, I believe. Well, that guy's free. That one's just going to be a fighting battle, so we'll let's see what we can do to win this battle here. I can coordinate all this octopus fingers here. Mainly got it. Now, what size is that guy? Is that bigger than an 11/16? Hopefully not bigger than my last one here. Probably a 3/4. Yeah, that's dragging her off. At least it was. Need something to hold that now. Think we'll succeed here. Except I'm out of thread now. Not quite, eh? Oh, you stinker. Well, now we got to figure out something like a socket, little guy, go in there just to give us that little bit extra. Now I gotta strangle this guy too. Okay, we almost got her though. Really liking how tight that's getting. It's almost there. I just don't like how tight that socket is. Now it's stuck on my it's stuck on my thing now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't cut myself too bad. Little bit. I have no idea where that socket went though. Had it gone in the garbage can. I don't know. I didn't hear it come off. Cut myself a little bit though. Okay, I gotta look for that socket. Well, I'll have to slow that footage down to see where that thing shot off because I didn't hear it hit the ground. Like I didn't hear that on the ground like it went in the garbage can. I checked all that out. It's not in there. So we're working at getting this off. I think I almost got her. Fight me right till the end. Ugh. By the looks of things. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't hear that thing fall or hit the ground or nothing. So I don't know where it went. But I'm sure we'll find it eventually somewhere. Might be on the bench, I don't know. I don't really want to push. There's a seal back here. I don't really want to push too hard on it. I can't get this in the right position. It's like almost off too. jumping. It's like holding on by like nothing. Oh, there goes some more parts. Oh no, I see when they went. Okay. Clear. Clear. Yeah, where did that socket end up? I'm gonna have to look at the slow-mo of that, I guess, whenever I look at the video, because I don't see it, so. Okay, now this thing is probably full of oil too. And let's get that puller put back up there. And I'm going to see if I can get that oil to drain out maybe a little bit. Oh. Like that size. Or that size. What the heck? 13 maybe. What the heck? Well, let's try out 12. There we go. Okay, might need a drainer again. I'm just gonna put like there maybe. I'll just drain down into it. A bit of oil there. So we'll let that drain out a minute, and I'm going to pull this front cover off of here and see what we got inside. There should be some gears, and I think it's held in by a couple more bolts inside. There's got to be. It's got to be. I guess we could crack that now. Oh man. Nice clean bolts. What did I put there? Oh, that one's got a tough spot on it. And this is probably going to wreck the gasket getting this off. The only thing I can think is that there's a couple of bolts in here too. Oh, I just missed the workbench there. And of course, it's still holding down there. There we go. Now she's free. Bearing and everything. Honda quality. There you go. Aha, there's a couple more bolts. I thunk so. I thunked so. What the heck size are they now? Well, that's the 7/16. We need this feller. Oh no, that's a totally different shaft anyways. That's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work for what I gotta use it for. So this thing's only meant for whatever it was meant for. I don't think I'm gonna get into changing the... Darn it, I really wanted to use this engine for that tiller. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's too bad, because look at this shaft here. It's like a splined into that guy. Splined into that guy. That's a pretty neat little mechanism there though, but yeah, this ain't gonna work for what I need, what I want to use it for, so too bad. Too bad. Another gasket sticking here. I don't know why there's a gasket on the back. Well, I guess it gets oil back into there, so that makes sense. There we go. Darn it! Well, that's kind of a cool little cover anyways, but she ain't gonna work for what I want, not with that shaft. Boy, that's been hardened and everything. You can see like the where they heated it up. Got it real hot there. Let's see if we can get you a zoom in on that. Yeah, I can see where they got it really hot there. Cool. Well, darn, that's too bad. I really wanted to use that engine for that. Oh well. Good little learning experience. Learning experience. So yeah, in the back of this cover, I don't really know how that doesn't leak in there like that, but I know you have a nice bearing in here too. Wow. Fairly nice. And that, yeah, that just sits in there like that, I guess. Wow, that's too bad. But hey, we got it running anyways, what the heck. We got her running. Nice. Darn it, I wanted to use that for my tiller. Well, that's too bad, but anyways, it runs. It does run not too bad. Man, I want to use that for my tiller, but that doesn't even have a bolt hole in here to thread anything into it, so that wouldn't even work at all. You'd have to change that whole shaft over, I guess. And I sure as heck don't have a shaft for that, so oh man, but it runs good. It does run pretty nice now. Oh, that drives me nuts. That's too bad. Throwing in the towel. Don't know if you guys saw it, but I found my socket. It's still on here. Oh no, that's not good. Oh my goodness. It is like good and perfectly wedged right in there. Well, that wasn't so good. Now that's all falling apart on me. Oh my goodness. Well, I gotta get this thing out of here, I guess. Somehow it's wedged in there real good. Okay, I got it. Holy jumping. Yeah. I'm thinking like, where did that go? I didn't hear it. I'm like, oh, maybe I just didn't get it off. Oh yeah, sure enough, it was still on the thing there. Anyways, there we go. So I guess we're gonna go and put this engine on. The tiller. That's that one, like I say, we tore apart that day. And a long while ago. If you want to check that video out, we compared the Honda 6.5 to the PowerFist 6.5. And these aren't too bad engines if you just don't leave them outside. That was what killed that other one, but that'll be our next video. I guess we'll switch that guy and get that tiller going again. But anyways, that was fun. At least we got her going, and it's not going to work for what I want to use it for, and probably for nothing else actually, unless you run something really slow off the gear of that thing. But I don't know, got it running. What else can we do? But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.